Oh guys, I got something in the mail today, and so I don't know if you remember the video I did on the Civivi Cogent. Just to remind you, there it is. This is a $70 knife, 14C28N steel, ambidextrous, pocket clip, button lock, so you don't have to put your finger in the way of the knife, and a flipper to open it up. This is kind of budget, kind of not. I mean, it's, you know, super budget might be like $20, $30, $70. Good knife. By the way, of the non-crucible powder metal steels or powder metal technology, this steel is proving to kind of be my favorite in the non-powder metal steel metallurgy, because it takes a really good edge and it'll come back from a strop. Like, some won't, but this one, it's probably dulled up a little bit from use, but with a little bit of strop, this usually comes right back. And so doing a full sharpen every time, not needed. And 70 bucks, you know, for most people, that's doable. I realize there's some of you out there going, well, that's 70 bucks is a lot of money, but you know, some of you spend a lot of freaking money on knives. I think this is a good knife. And then I saw Knifecenter had an exclusive where they were doing one of these only in an S35VN. So, and I'm assuming this is it. Let's just, should I do that? No, I'll probably just do this. We have it out here. I could bring out the big knife of opening everything, but for this, we'll go a little more delicate. I'm sure this has got my address and stuff on it. Shipping label, not worried about that. And it's in a nice plastic box. So I was right, it is the knife that I ordered. Read the instructions before opening or using the knife inside. That's to make sure you don't cut yourself to death. So this was a Knifecenter exclusive, and what's interesting to me is them going up into some higher end steels tells me that maybe Civivi's looking at that world. Like, you know, do we have a market there? Like, this is kind of just testing the waters, because you're not going to get this anywhere but the Knifecenter right now. But it's black ebony wood handle and a satin finish CPM S35VN blade. So let's just take the old to open the new. And by the way, I paid $97 for this, which in my estimation for that type of steel, still a really good freaking price, right? Like, I think if you can get an S35 knife that even comes with a little snack for you to eat, if you can get one for 100-ish, then that is amazing to me, because most of the knives, once we start talking powdered metal technology, 120, 200, sometimes 300 bucks, depending on the level of Gucci-ness in the steel. So this is, for what you're getting, should be kind of a bargain. So we get the knife itself. I'm gonna reverse that pocket clip. You know, the usual swag, some stickers, you know, hey, Civivi warranty. They claim lifetime warranty. I've not had to send one back for anything. A cute little cloth to wipe everything down with, but that's always kind of cool, little case for it. Not that I find myself putting knives back in these, but that's cool. And the knife itself. Now, this is a G10 ebony wood, and it looks really nice. Like, it definitely does look wood. All the same finish, and obviously we have satin. Same thing for the screws instead of black. So first time flipping it, and it's very nice. Now, I haven't sharpened this, so I'm sure it's not as sharp as it could be, but it has arrived pretty freaking sharp. Yeah, it's taken some hair. So I don't even know that I'm gonna sharpen this. I might strop it a little bit. They sent this knife to me sharp enough for me, and I'm pretty snobby about it. Anyway, I don't want to go into grim detail, but man, I'm kind of jazzed to see this, you know, in terms of blade profile, in terms of size, amenities. It's really kind of the same with the exception of the scales and the blade steel. I like this knife. I haven't had this knife long enough, obviously, to tell you if I like it better or worse. But I like the idea of Civivi branching out into a little bit higher end territory. Up until now, they've obviously been super bargain, like, or not super bargain, but more bargain. And yes, they are made in China, right? Like, I mean, it even tells you right here, it is made in China. It's Chinesium. So if you got an issue with that, then, you know, definitely this isn't the knife for you. But if you're not that worried about it, I mean, heck, the smartphone you're probably watching this video on, that probably came from China. And most of your clothes, your shoes, parts of your car, anything you ordered from Amazon, most of the stuff you bought from Walmart, it's Chinesium. You know, I hate to break it to you, but I kind of just come to terms with it, made peace with it a little bit. And I like I said, initial look is pretty cool. And I like the Civivis, I really do. The handle profile feels really nice. All the edges are beveled, reversible pocket clip, like a lot of really nice little details. The blade stock is thin, right? This isn't designed to go hammering it through things. And the centering is really good. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the centering is really good. You know, for what is a $100 knife, I think this is, you know, it gives me $100 worth of knife. I would say, you know, this is $70 worth of knife. It's a good knife. You know, this is just slightly better for that money. So guys, I'm not going to make this knife review super long, but I have been running around with this knife now for a few weeks. It is the, once again, Civivi Cogent Knifecenter exclusive in S35VN. It is screamingly sharp. I'll roll in a quick clip of me cutting my usual sharpness testing. It is also light. This is the original. Now, there's nothing wrong with the original, guys. Excellent knife. I think it's 14C28N steel, which is a good steel. It's not a great steel, but it's a good steel. For a $70 knife, this is awesome. You know, the question, is this worth it? Is this worth another 30 bucks because it's 97 bucks? Well, some thoughts. One, this is the original knife, and if I weigh it, 3.8 ounces. Nice and lightweight, not bad, right? Here is the Knifecenter exclusive one, 3.3 ounces. It is sharper, has a better steel. The wood scales are a little more upscale. It has all of the same general features and ergos of the original, but powdered metal steel, guys. And look, I don't know if you can see, I'm gonna try and show you, but that's hair coming off my hand right now. And this is the factory edge, guys. I have not resharpened this. 99% of the knives that I get, I usually resharpen, and this has not been that knife. Sorry, I know that's kind of nasty, but guys, I love this knife. At this price point, for its intended use, it's kind of a little heavier duty, I hate to say gentleman's knife. I know there's 3 to 5% of you watching this are not gentlemen's, you are of the other sex. But this is a knife that fits into even a small pocket, you know, without overwhelming that pocket. I know I've got much bigger knives that really, like, if you put it in your pocket, there's nothing else going on in this pocket. This one, you could still get your keys and a flashlight in that same pocket and not be overburdened. So, guys, in general, I got to tell you, I would buy this knife again. I don't know how long the Knifecenter is going to have it. I don't know when it runs out. I have no idea. I also get nothing from the Knifecenter in terms of affiliation, sponsorship, nothing. But guys, if I were you, I would not sleep on this knife. I would not hesitate to buy it. I would run right out or hit the link, because I don't know, like maybe Civivi goes, hey, this was a little test and we're never going to do it again. So like literally 2, 3, 4 weeks from now, does this go bye-bye and you can never get another one? I don't know. I legitimately don't know, guys. So really, really don't sleep on this knife, guys. That's all I'm going to tell you for now. I hope that this has been helpful. And I don't do a lot of knife reviews, but the ones that I do, they're because the knife doesn't suck for one reason or another. Remember when I said there was a wasteland between $40 and $100? Civivi, I think in general, I think they're the oasis in that wasteland, because better steels for the most part. Occasionally they veer off into D2, but they use much better steels for the most part. Much better knife, much better feature set, much better ergos. Man, I like their knives a lot. And this one's probably the king of the heap. So talk to you later, guys.
Get 'em, Jay.